Take a deep breath. Great. So if you are standing up, could you please sit down and get into a seat so that so there aren't so many people moving around? And now we're going to move on to the resolutions and amendments committee.
Very brief point of information. If you are using a microphone, talk into it directly like I am right now, and do not wave your face back and forth because people cannot hear you. That is all.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for the point.
We are going to need a party that will organize working people to fight for the demands that we want and to win socialism. Thank you so much.
Great.
Quick point of privilege. Quick point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Guys, first of all, James Jackson, Sacramento, he, him. I just want to say, can we please keep the chatter to a minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. There's a lot of whispering and chatter going on. It's making it very difficult for me to focus. Please, can we just, I know we're all fresh and ready to go, but can we please just keep the chatter to a minimum? It's affecting my ability to focus. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade. Okay, is there a speaker against name, chapter, pronoun?
Point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
Okay.
Point of privilege. Can I reiterate that we, for the sake of our comrades who have sensory issues, refrain from hissing, loudly shouting out your opinion on a vote, or waving banners and signs that reflect your vote in front of people?
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Brian Laverne, he, him from Houston. I will begin reading the summary. In the complete report...
Point of personal privilege. There are people at the back who are having problems hearing.
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, we are going to...
Point of information, could you please let us know how many delegates there are?
Credentials Committee report.
Thank you.
Does that make sense? No. Yes. Could you get to the mic, please?
Hi, I am Andy P. From Los Angeles, they, them pronouns. Could I please ask the chair to, again, there was a previous point of privilege about waving around signs, that it is distracting to other comrades. I have autism. This is distracting to me. I would like to ask our fellow delegates, please, to not wave around your signs, especially during voting.
When we're raising our placards, when we transition between the votes, can we slow down a little bit because it's starting to get confusing for people?
Thank you, Chair. Nick, he, him, his from Twin Cities. This is on behalf of a delegate who's currently in the remote room. They say that it is very hard to see the screens.
I'm pretty sure that we've hit the OPA too hard.
Quick point of privilege once again. Hi, James Jackson, Sacramento DSA, he, him. I have already asked people to be mindful of the chatter of their comrades who are sensitive to sensory overload, and that goes double for the heckling and the hissing. It is also triggering to my anxiety. Like, the be comradely isn't just for, like, let's keep things civil or whatever. It's so that people aren't going to get triggered and so that it doesn't affect their performance as a delegate, okay?
We have a lot of disabled comrades, and a lot of those are invisible disabilities. So it's up to us to modify that space to make sure that everybody is able to move in the ways that they need to move. First of all, in this room, I see that no one's clapping for me. It could be because I'm not engaging, but it also is because everyone's doing this. And that's really important because those loud bursts of noise, even though this is a noisy space, when we can do something like reducing that, that's really important. So please don't clap, shoot up these. And additionally with the noise issue, like avoid hissing, avoid waving banners, right? If you don't know what to do, show up these, right? I'm sure there's lots of ways that we can communicate to each other without needing to rely on something that's going to hurt somebody else. We have quiet rooms that are available. There's a range of options of these, right? A completely quiet room. One thing to note there, please don't go into that space with anything that's like an aggressive scent, for instance, right? Because that's going to be difficult for people. We don't want to put people in stressful situations that they don't consent to, right? It's going to be really traumatic for people if we're not making an affirmative effort to de-escalate each other and de-escalate ourselves, right? If you are having a conflict with somebody, feel free to step away, right? We're going to make sure that you can get out of that space. Let somebody else step away if they need to step away, right? Don't talk to cops. Don't talk to MAGA assholes.
Hi, my name is Onlin Wang. I use he, him, and I'm from Philadelphia.
This is Chris, he, him from Cleveland.
This is Daniel Ray from Piedmont.
he, him pronouns.
Sorry, what's your name and
My
your...
name is Trey. I use they, them, and he, him pronouns.
You got to get closer to the mic.
I'm rising to speak against this amendment to the rules as it would inhibit the democracy that is inherent to our organization. If you look at it, most of the time that has been wasted in this body was not wasted on debate. It was wasted in vote after vote after vote and voting on whether we're going to vote on voting. It is ridiculous, and this resolution would not save us any time.
Yes. Could someone please run a mic to the comrade in the jean jacket? Great.
Point of clarification here on what we're actually...
Could you get to the mic, please?
So point of clarification in that, what are we actually talking about at this point, and then what is the vote going to be?
Thank you.
We need to be very clear about the work that we are trying to do. It is important.
I've heard...
Hi, I motion to amend the report to strike...
...would be to make it... hold on. Could I just get through my sentence, please? You need to get to a mic.
Sorry. So what happens if there's conflicting amendments? So I feel like we don't know is not an acceptable answer, but that's a point of debate. I know.
Yeah, that's a point of debate. Okay.
It would have to be after the...
Sorry, that's a point of debate. That's not actually...
Well, no, I mean, it doesnn't make any sense.
No, that's out of order.
Doesn't
Sorry.
make any sense.
We've ended debate. Okay, so now we're going to vote.
I have a question, a point of order.
I was coming up here to make an amendment.
Sorry, it's out of order because we just ended debate.
Oh, okay. The problem is, folks, if the NPC were to decide...
Sorry, you
Never
can't
mind.
do that.
Point of personal privilege, please.
Yes, what's your personal privilege?
Hi, so I know that this is kind of annoying. I know it's taking a while, but we want this to be done right. We are a democratic organization. We want to do this right.
So at this point, it would be in order for someone to motion for a recess so that we could go get lunch.